Smut photography for an old engine.
It looks like the engine is in the room with us. Welcome back to Calcium Carbide Creations Builder Series, Probably Unsafe, where we are taking this 1982 Honda GL1100 engine from a Goldwing that made 100 horsepower and slapping it into a go-kart frame. In today's video, I took the engine out of the frame and then, using my budget cell phone and photogrammetry, created a very precise 3D model of this engine that I can drop into Fusion to aid in the design process. The frame, the engine mounting tabs, the steering, the suspension, all of it's gonna be exponentially easier to design with a precise 3D model at the center of it. This whole process would not have been possible without Ascan, who owns BAU-3D. Ascan has a seemingly limitless pool of knowledge and has monk-like patience. So stick around, see how we did it, and maybe Ascan and BAU-3D can help you with your next project.
About where I want it. Okay, let's see. Let's look at how the coolant's here. There's one of these bolts drains it. I think it's this guy right here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't really care about this radiator that much, but we'll be gentle still. Nice. We're free? Yeah, I can get to that hose clamp now. Yeah. Okay. Should have undone this hose. Oh, no, I got it. Cool. You can still see the Nippon Denso made in Japan tag on it. Really neat. Unplug all these. Okay. Undo all my temporary wiring stuff here. So over-engineered and insane. So I always thought this engine would be cool in a car. Go-kart like I'm doing. This thing's gonna be so cool when it's done. Out. There we go. Okay, let's keep going. Nice. Perfect. No bolts, no problems or anything. I'm gonna remove this line right here, and it's threaded. Okay, we gotta pull this cover off here. Just don't be an idiot. Look at all this stupid chrome stuff on here. Chrome makes it go faster. Disconnect. I'm sweating so much. This is good for a cold, right? Yeah. I turned off the gas. Let's hope. Yeah. Amazing. Just a little bit. Okay. What's this? Oh, that's the tack. The fuel pump and tack run off of the end of this cam. It works. See that? Threaded bolt. That most likely holds the tack cable in. The tool, do the work. Right? Yeah. And pull it out. Doesn't come out now. There we go. Look at that. There you go. Thread it in. Tool does the work. It's fun not to look at instructions for this and just have fun figuring it out and using your brains. It's a 12, yeah. Okay. Totally free? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I remember this now. Come out the back. Oh, we gotta drop the exhaust too. Get access to this shaft right here to pull out the wheel to be able to pull out the tank to have free access to the engine. Hell yeah. What an insane project, huh? Oh, it's a new starter. Nice. Awesome. Nice. Man, 19? 22? Come on. No. 24? Yeah. Hey, it's final drive. Unbolts from here. We can put a sprocket on that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great news. This I know can handle the horsepower. Having this with a sprocket attached to it, some type of support, that's basically our jack shaft right there. Oh, this thing's gonna be so dangerous. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. This part of the frame right here is removable. That pops out. All that's left that's holding it in is this guy right here, that bolt that goes through everything, this one right here, and I bet there's one here too. Yeah. All right, let's get it staged. Yeah, there There we go. Cool. Nice. Remove the throttle cables. All right. So let's drop this down a bit. Woo! That was a little bit more than a bit. Now we just want to barely support this thing. That should do it. Yep. I don't think there's anything else holding the engine in. It fit? Almost. There we go. Forgot the shaft. Yeah, there's a little circlip right there. Give me a minute. I got the circlip right here. So now I need to loosen the final drive, pull this all out. Okay. Oi! Yeah. No cable, free. Woo! All right. Yeah! What? Get the shifter linkage over here first. Oh, we're gonna die with this death trap. This thing is so rad. Wow, that's amazing. This is your distributor, essentially. It's not a distributor, but 2 pickup coils are right there, getting the reference off the crank, and it's got a vacuum reference for load. Wow, how advanced. Oh, no, there we go. Yep. All that bad gas in there. Here we go. Got tools, junk everywhere, so before I do anything else, I want to organize, make everything as clean and neat as possible. Mop the floor a little bit, make sure this place doesn't stink anymore. Make it really nice for the pictures for Ascan. Having a real nice model of this engine. Here we go. Black. Smells nice and clean in here. Got rid of the gas smell, that's what I wanted. Little Windex. Looks pretty dang good. God, this thing is rad. It's gonna look so cool in the front of a car.
With the engine removed and the floor all clean, it was time to scan the engine. Ascan instructed me to print out these QR codes, tape them to the ground, and then very carefully measure from the center of each QR code to each other. After the QR codes were taped and very accurately measured, I placed the engine within them. Then, using a photogrammetry app called RealityScan to take hundreds of pictures of the engine. RealityScan has several modes, but I found the fully automated mode to work best for me. Now, RealityScan spits out XML data, which is positional data that helps the software know where each picture was taken when you're stitching it all together to help with alignment of those pictures. After sending Ascan all the pictures from RealityScan, Ascan instructed me on how to take some additional pictures just using my built-in camera app. These additional pictures were just to get better texture on the model to make it look more lifelike when I would drop it into Fusion. One of the most exciting things for Ascan and me was seeing just how accurate the measurements were only based off of the XML data and pictures captured from RealityScan. When Ascan took the measurements that I took and compared it against the data created from the QR XML data just from stitching it all together from RealityScan, it was off by less than 1 millimeter in all directions, which is amazing. Now, once everything was aligned from the RealityScan pictures and the additional pictures that I took were stitched together with the original set from RealityScan, this is the result we got. It looks like the engine is in the room with us. The detail is insane. And remember, this all came from my $200 A54 5G Samsung Prime Day budget cell phone. It's unbelievable that this is the result that we got. Once Ascan sent me the model and I dropped it into Fusion, I already found many problems that I would have had building the frame if I didn't have an accurate model to base the design off of. The design I had in my head was nowhere near what the final product is going to be. So a huge thank you goes out to Ascan and BAU-3D for their help with this project. He is more than willing and beyond qualified to help you get an accurate and beautiful 3D scan for your project. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on our Probably Unsafe go-kart build.